From Washington, this is VOA News. I'm Dave DeForest reporting. Turkish authorities say they are close to identifying the gunman being sought in connection with the New Year's attack on an Istanbul nightclub. Turkey's Deputy Prime Minister Numan Kurtulmuş told reporters Monday that militants are trying to tell Turkey that they will be a problem in the new year. He said authorities have obtained the fingerprints and basic description of the gunman. He said 8 people have been detained in connection with the assault that left 39 people dead. Iraqi officials say at least 30 people were killed, about 25 wounded Monday when a suicide bomber blew up a truck at a market in Baghdad. The Islamic State group claimed responsibility. French President François Hollande told French soldiers in Iraq that their efforts to prevent terrorist attacks in their home country after beginning his one-day trip to the region Monday with his visit to French troops, Mr. Hollande met with top Iraqi officials. He vowed that the Islamic State group will soon be beaten. He then visited the autonomous northern area of Kurdistan to meet with French troops there and to talk with local officials. U.S. President Barack Obama says he will deliver a farewell address next week. His speech is scheduled for January 10th. It'll be in Chicago. He will outline what he sees as his successes and plans to offer some thoughts as to where the country is headed. Incoming White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer is tamping down expectations that President-elect Donald Trump will soon disclose information about U.S. government allegations of Russian hacking during recent elections. He said Trump will talk about where he thinks things stand, but will not reveal any privileged information. This is VOA News. U.S. President-elect Trump said Monday the mayor of Chicago, the former White House Chief of Staff Rahm Emanuel, ought to seek federal law enforcement help if he can't stop the soaring murder rate in his city. More than 750 people were murdered in Chicago in 2016. The violence is believed to be the result of gang wars and drug disputes. Police questioned Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu Monday night at his official residence in Jerusalem concerning allegations that he received illegal gifts from businessmen. Mr. Netanyahu denies he is guilty of any wrongdoing. Justice officials acknowledged the questioning but gave no details. One of 3 Libyan deputy premiers has resigned. Musa al-Kuni, a member of Libya's United Nations-backed Presidential Council, told reporters Monday that he and his colleagues have failed to achieve stability and good governance in the country. He said problems for Libyans have increased, not decreased, during the rule of the Government of National Accord. Somali officials say at least 7 people were killed and 17 wounded in 2 suicide car bombings near Mogadishu International Airport on Monday. The al-Shabaab group is claiming responsibility. Both explosions took place near Medina Gate. Syrian monitors say an airstrike near the Turkish border killed at least 3 extremist leaders late Sunday, including a commander of a militant faction made up of ethnic Uyghurs from western China. Earlier Monday, Turkey's military said its warplanes killed at least 22 militants near its border with northern Syria and said Russian aircraft destroyed IS targets near the extremist-controlled northern town of al-Bab. Police in Pakistan are investigating an activist for alleged hate speech after he wished Christians happy holidays and called for prayers for those charged under blasphemy laws. Sha'an Taseer, a Muslim, sent the greetings via Facebook on Christmas Day. Taseer's father, Punjab Governor Salman Taseer, was gunned down in 2011 by his bodyguard for championing the case of a Christian woman who was sentenced to death under Pakistan's blasphemy laws. Spanish and Moroccan officials say at least 800 sub-Saharan African migrants stormed a border fence Sunday between Morocco and an autonomous Spanish city on the northern coast of Africa. 5 Spanish and 50 Moroccan police were injured, 10 seriously. A manhunt is underway in Bahrain for 10 escaped inmates. The 10 had been convicted of terrorism. They escaped when gunmen stormed the prison. From the VOA News Center in Washington, I'm Dave DeForest.
That's the latest world news from VOA.